Hello, everyone. Pastor Dave, Sunday, December 14th, 2014. If you're homeless in the state of Michigan, this time of year, Christmas, there's no room at the inn. Homeless shelters all across the state of Michigan are full.
It's been really hard. It's really hard.
More than 12,000 people are homeless here in the state of Michigan. That's according to the most recent report from the U.S. Department of Housing. But where do those people turn when the shelters are full?
Fox 17's Katie Hargett talked to one woman today who says she's run out of options. She's in studio now with more. Katie.
And Michelle and Christian, I spent this afternoon calling shelter after shelter, only to get the same response every time. We're full, call back Monday. But it's a routine one woman has become very familiar with. She says she's running from an abusive relationship and feels backed into a corner.
Now I see why women go back to their abusers and end up dead, pretty much.
The woman who came to us asked for us not to show her face and change her voice. She recently left an abusive relationship. For 2 weeks, a church helped pay for a hotel. Now she's out of options.
I know why women go back to their abusers. For that safety net. I mean, it's like, I've called Safe Haven. Literally for the past 3 weeks, I've called WICA, the top one you're supposed to call if you're an abused woman, Degage, and all the shelters that they give you lists for, and there's just nothing. Sorry, we don't have a bed available. Call tomorrow.
So we also made calls and searched for a place for her to stay tonight. Any resources available at Safe Haven?
Well, our shelter is full.
And got the same response each time too.
From at Degage, we are full.
But her story is similar to dozens of others across the state and even the country.
You just don't know what to do. You feel like you're back in a corner with nowhere to turn.
There is a shortage of the safety net places for people to stay in emergency. For tonight and most nights, we're full.
Marge Palmerly says Degage can house just 40 women each night, and most of the time, those spaces are spoken for early in the morning. She's been the executive director there for 17 years and says, unfortunately, the homeless situation statewide has only grown worse.
You know, I think we're seeing it starting earlier and it's more severe, but there is just a real shortage of beds in our community.
So where does someone turn when all the shelters are full?
We encourage them to try and stay with a friend or family member until we're able to get them into one of the shelters.
We also called the United Way at 211 for a list of shelters. Their response was the same. Shelters are full, so when I asked for other resources, they also suggested reaching out to friends and family. We should mention, though, shelters just outside of Grand Rapids do have beds available. Live in the studio, Katie Hargett, Fox 17 News.
All right, Katie, thanks for that.
Heartbreaking,
It
isn't
is.
it? It's hard to
It kind
hear.
of counter to what we've heard so many times where we talk about people downtown and being homeless, that there's always help available for them, but in this case, apparently the beds aren't.
Yeah.